How was your journey being at the Shiksha Ki Kashi?
We used to hear a lot about Kota. So when I got posted at Kota, I was very much excited to visit this place because a lot of IITians come from this city.
Do you think education is what degree builds or education builds your mindset?
The focus should rather be something on how do you want to acquire knowledge and applicability of these educational degrees.
What was your inspiration for public services?
Passing out of the college, I realized that this is one job which will give me a lot of opportunity to work for the people of this country.
What's your future vision for Kota?
At enhancing our urban services, whether be it urban transport, urban sewerage, urban water supply. So these are the things we have been focusing.
That was Mr. Peeyush Samariya for all of us. So today with us we have a man of diverse educational backgrounds, a man who just not achieved only in the administration but did everything we aspire of. Today we are privileged to have you. We welcome Mr. Peeyush Samariya, District Magistrate and Collector of Kota City. So you have been through the IIT Bombay, the dream every aspirant comes dreaming IIT Bombay or IIT Delhi. You have been through it. So how was your journey, and when you came here, what was the diversification in your journeys?
I joined IIT Bombay back in 2003. I was in the mechanical engineering department. So definitely that time the things were very different, and engineering was very interesting, and Bombay being one of the pioneers in engineering for modern technology and latest updates. It was very, I would say, exciting journey back then, and I really enjoyed interacting with all my colleagues there back in college and all the professors. We really learnt a lot. So that is how, and I prepared for my IIT at Hyderabad. So back then we used to hear a lot about Kota. So when I got posted at Kota, then I was very much excited to visit this place because a lot of IITians come from this city, they prepare in the city, and definitely they have shown tremendously good results in the past, and so definitely in future also we'll be having really good results from Kota.
Great, sir. Being from engineering to law, taxation, and then finally to administration, and you secured 165 rank in UPSC. That was tremendously good. That's really commendable job you did. But when you, after coming from so much diverse backgrounds and educational fields, do you think education is what degree builds or education builds your mindset that is helping you in leadership?
That is a very deep provocative question. Actually, education over time, as you see, the options were very limited in our country and probably in the universities. But now today, you see there are so many courses, there are so many multiple options and various, I would say, interdisciplinary courses and multidisciplinary courses, the options which are available to students, whether they want to pursue a career in arts, whether they want to do something in engineering, or probably something in fundamental sciences. So all the options are there, and they can mix these options. It depends on what they want in the future and how they want to apply these educational qualifications. Again, the focus should rather be something on how do you want to acquire knowledge, and applicability of these educational degrees is a very big thing which we need to consider. So that is something. Over time, what I have done is started off with engineering. I really enjoyed and I take pride in being from IIT Bombay, and definitely it has helped me to a great extent, improving my analytical abilities and the way I comprehend things. In future, later I realized that we need to do something to understand the law and the arts part of it and the commercial aspects of taxation. That was very important because prior to joining the IAS, I was in the IRS, income tax. So the applicability of that course was very important back then. That is how I took the step of using those courses. And administration, as you are aware, it is a very diverse thing. You have a lot of issues which you have to deal on a daily basis. You have to deal with a large segment of the society who are from all kinds of backgrounds. You have to deal with different departments. So this definitely, the diversity definitely helps. The more diverse your knowledge is and the more broader your spectrum is of understanding things and probably contributing to the administration. So definitely, it has been very enriching the journey, and I would strongly advise all of you to keep your mind open to new courses and new disciplines which are coming your way, rather than having a very close view of having a particular field in your mind. Things are changing, and things are changing very fast with respect to technology and other things which are happening globally and at the level of the national level also. So I would strongly urge all of you to look at a very diverse kind of a background or an education qualification in future.
When we are talking about administration at local or rural level. So how do you make this administration more accessible to someone who doesn't know about the system, who doesn't know how to approach you? So how is governance accessible to each and every individual of the society?
There is a well-defined governance structure at the district level. You have all the district level officers available, and we have further divided the administration into the urban part and the rural part. Urban, you have municipal corporations, you have an elected body where there are all your municipal councillors through whom the local people interact and who are very much accessible for all their grievances related to the city. Other than that, we have been using technology to a great extent. Especially, I would like to point out Rajasthan government. We have been always a citizen friendly and a citizen centric kind of an administration here. We have access to our technology platforms like Rajasthan Sampark or eMitra, where people, if at all they have any grievances, they can directly lodge. And majority of our services, be it urban or even rural, they are available online. So any person in the comfort of their home or any local place, they don't need to come to the headquarters per se. So they can apply for anything they need from the administration. It is very much available online. Other than that, we have regularly operating call centers. 181 is the state helpline call center where people can directly contact the government and raise their grievances, or in case of anything else, they can flag the issues there.
According to you, administration is approachable to each and every prospect of the society.
Absolutely. I think the democratic structure is a very robust one, and definitely the three-tier government, right, all the way to the Gram Panchayat level, the district level, and the state level, it is very much accessible. The technology support we have from different facets of administration is definitely helping the citizens.
So after so long time, and you spent almost a year in Kota.
I finished 6 months.
So how was your experience being in Kota?
No doubt, it's a very good experience being in Kota, and I will say Kota has a lot of potential for future growth. Definitely, we are all working towards it, and the people of the city of Kota, they have been showing great discipline and great focus towards promoting the city for future more potential in different sectors, be it tourism, be it education, or be it some other manufacturing or agri-based issues. Definitely, we are on the right track, I would say, and I will expect all the citizens of Kota to come together and to ensure that we make it a more greater and livable city, as we say. And the future has to be more bright and more stronger for the city to have a very good name at a global level.
Kota being Shiksha ki Kashi, it builds intense competition, intense pressure on students. So being an alumnus of IIT Bombay, you have achieved what we all aspire to achieve. So what do you think, what is the right path for the students to achieve and to go through their favorite IITs, NITs, VITs?
Firstly, I would like to point out that earlier the options were very limited. Nowadays, we have EdTech, we have various technology solutions for appearing for competitive exams. Whether you want to use it for preparation, or everybody has a different style of learning things. So the options are very much there right now. And at the same time, Kota being one of the pioneers of coaching and learning is very important, and we have this edge in Kota city. A lot of qualified technical faculty is available, and at the same time, the discipline among the students is very good. Being from IIT, and what I have over the past, there have been issues where people are saying they have been facing stressful kind of an atmosphere. At the same time, I would like to point it out that gradually we have been improving to a large extent. In the focus has been on overall personality development. So I would like to urge all the students and all the parents definitely who have enrolled for different coachings or different courses in Kota, take it very in a positive manner and to learn things in a very positive state. Nowadays, there are a lot of other options for educational degrees and disciplines. Earlier, the number of colleges in the country were very limited. The number of options, whether be it medicine or engineering, they have been very limited. But now the options are varied and there are sufficient options to all the students across all the walks of life. So I would say, very strongly say, there is nothing to take stress about. We are all here. The administration is very much here. The coaching faculty is very much supportive about it. And I would say even the citizens of Kota and all the local residents of Kota, they have been very helpful to students who have been coming from outside. It is a very conducive and a very positive atmosphere here. So that way, we need to take an advantage of it and we need to help spread this positivity everywhere. That the faculty and the citizens and the local residents of Kota are very much in favor of a very positive, healthy atmosphere.
But sir, Kota being adaptable to this diverse ecosystem of coaching, Kota is peaking in the students' stress and mental health issues, lacks of parents, trust administration because they send their only child to Kota. You all nurture them. But what all steps the administration of Kota is taking to provide a safer ecosystem, a healthy ecosystem in which a child can grow?
See, if you look back at the history of Kota, it is not that over a few years, it has been over decades that Kota has developed this brand of giving good quality educational services and urban services to the students coming from outside Kota. So definitely over time, and it has definitely stood the test of time, I would say. And the faculty has been very robust. There have been no major issues or anything reported per se. But at the same time, the kind of support through administration, because the volumes is increasing on a daily basis, I would say rather year on year, if you see the number of students is increasing. And now administration has come up with a very, I would say, friendly atmosphere with along with the coaching faculties, with they are interacting directly with the parents of the students. And there is a very good atmosphere. There are various initiatives which have been taken where directly the students can approach the coaching faculty other than the regular curriculum for some kind of a psychological counseling or some kind of help, as you say, if they want to reach out for discussing things which are beyond their academic syllabus. At the same time, administration also has been proactive. There have been various initiatives where I myself have reached out to many students in different hostels. At the same time, many people, within the local administration, they also reached out to all the hostels. They have been interacting on a regular basis. And I would like to very strongly point out that state government has come up with local guidelines and rules for the coaching centers, which are definitely in favor of the students' mental health and physical health. And at the same time, the whole atmosphere has become more conducive and more friendlier than before.
According to you, the environment of Kota, with the help of administration of Kota, is more commendable, is more safer. So, with our platform, we want you. Is there any technological leverages that a student can use, like student helpline numbers, direct contact with the administration? So, are there any technological aspects that a student can use to reach out to the administration?
There are many platforms where students can directly. There is a child helpline which the students can directly call upon. There is Rajasthan Sampark 181 is the call center which I've already mentioned. Other than that, we have appointed nodal officers for all the coachings where their numbers and names are displayed so the students can directly approach them. At the same time, we have come up with many various local solutions of developing some local apps about which I will say in detail. There is a course app where a student can directly register his issues or grievances. So that is how students can directly approach the administration. Regularly, there have been visits scheduled where students can directly interact with the administration officers.
Kota is being a result driven society for students. So, how can students redefine their success beyond ranks, selection, and marks?
It is definitely a result driven society. I would not say Kota per se is a result driven society, rather, it is an issue everywhere. And rightly, you have pointed out there are things beyond ranks, marks, and things, achievements on paper. Yeah, most important, I would like to say using this platform is is your own good health. And I would like to urge all the parents and all the faculty members to take good care of the students' health, be it their physical health and as well as their mental health. That is the most essential part. And definitely the kind of atmosphere which we kind of give them is going a long way. Here we would require or we would call out for all the parents to support the local administration and all the coaching centers that ways to create a conducive atmosphere and create a more friendlier ecosystem where students feel comfortable and they can definitely feel that they can achieve things greater heights beyond competitive exams.
So when we are talking about the competition, when you are graduated from IIT Bombay, so sir, what thrived you for public services? So you must have been gone through lakhs of packages. What was your inspiration for public services?
I myself, after passing out of engineering, I got placed on campus with big MNC, but my personal inclination was towards serving in the rural areas and to interact with people of the society. That was one of the passion which I had cultivated over time. After passing out of the college, I realized that this is one job which will give me a lot of opportunity to work for the people of this country, and I will be able to give my services in a much better way. I will say that my engineering degree has been helpful in serving the people in a more efficient manner.
So this combination, this blend, till it helps you to go through the people. So what's the one experience you learned that was beyond your books, that books never taught you, but you learned through your experiences?
One lesson is India is a very diverse country. One day you will be interacting with issues which are totally urban in nature, which are related to city services, be it infrastructure. The other day you will be interacting with some social issues in rural areas, in remotest of the locations where they have absolutely no access to technology. So this kind of a very broad spectrum, I will say, is something which is very, I will say, unique to this job, and at the same time that is something which I've been really enjoying and liking interacting with lots of people across the spectrum, be it the poorest of the poor, and at the same time you are discussing with the top industrialist about how to ensure that there is industrial productivity and growth in jobs. So this kind of a varied spectrum definitely makes this more challenging, and I will say gives a lot of pride.
What's your future vision for Kota?
Kota definitely, I will say, is a very vibrant city, and the residents have shown a lot of support and resilience to ensure that the city remains intact with all its essential flavor. And future, we are looking at enhancing our urban services, whether be it urban transport, urban sewerage, urban water supply. So these are the things we have been focusing, and we ensure that better services are given to all the citizens and local residents of Kota. And with respect to again sanitation, I would like to say we are having big plans to ensure that the city becomes cleaner and more greener. That is how better services are given to the citizens.
Truly commendable future vision you have for Kota. If we also aspire Kota to be a more safer, to be a more healthier, more greener. So that was Mr. Peeyush Samariya for all of us. So before ending this podcast, we want to talk to you about our platform, Beyond the Box. Beyond the Box, we can proudly affirm that we are first one in the city to launch a platform for students where they can aspire and go beyond their curriculum. They can learn skills which are not taught by a curriculum. As you said, their blend of education till date helps you in taking decisions. Exposure is given by St. Paul's to all of us students. Multiple things, we are talking to different distinguished personalities like you to be. And that's what our motto serves. Of the students, by the students, for the students. That was Beyond the Work. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us.